Hello. We will continue with project management. Open Projects unit as you did in part 1. In this unit you will find 4 different viewing options, 2 search bars, filter and folder categorization and multi-selection options. On the top left corner there are 3 buttons, Creation, Reports and the Action button. In part 1, we've analyzed the first one, so we will continue with the second one. Click Reports and you will be transferred in a new window. On the left, you will find 3 types of reports, and on the center all the filters which you can use to specialize your report. Let's create 2 examples. In the first one, let's say we want to open all the projects depending on their project manager. You can also view the results via graph view, print or download them. Now we will assume that we want to fetch a report for our user Virginia, and see all the projects, in which she is the project manager. So we will choose projects per project manager, and then we will use the last filter. Here it is. Okay. Now let's go back to learn more about the Action button. First of all, choose Charts. Through Charts, you can have projects review depending on their completion. Navigate to the tab and see what it offers. Click on the months, hide the variables which you may don't need, and download this preview. Now the next functionality, which is only displayed on the Financial Manager's Financial Report. After you enter, you should add reports type, period, and the filters you want. Finally, click Apply. What comes next are Export, Print and Projects Completion Report. We will skip the first 2. In the Project Completion Report, you need first as before to click on the project and then choose the functionality. Quick tip: some of the actions we've talked can be found through selecting one or more projects. Now, let's open a completion report. In here, as you can see, there is a chart which represents the completion percentage of each work package. Next functionality, uploading a Microsoft Office project. Continuing with analysis. In here you create your own reports depending on actual and scheduled working time. We will create an example to see how it works. Now another option which is only available to financial managers. Accounting, which means you will have access in projects' financial information. Through Requirements choice, you will be transferred to Requirements unit from which you can monitor all of them. Final option, Project Risks. As in the Requirements unit, from here you can monitor all the risks which you have added, and create new ones. Let's enter the project we've made in part 1. We've made some changes to explain more functionalities easier. Open Gantt Charts tab to start. Here we can see some changes. What you will notice is a pin, a flag in 2 different colors. The pin represents the actual start, flag the actual finish, light blue color the scheduled time and date, and navy blue the actual time and date. In the previous video we've learned how to add deliverables, and now we will see how to set them in a work package. Click on Work Packages Action button and choose Set Deliverables. Click on the deliverable and then save. The deliverables with green color are the set ones. Furthermore, you can set constraints between packages. Constraints in a work package represent the dependencies of the specific work package with other work packages of the project. There are 4 types: start to start, start to finish, finish to start, and finish to finish. We will now set 2 finish to start constraints. Well done. Now let's explore work packages. In summary, you will find 5 different tabs. Schedule summary contains all the main info and a Kanban board to manage all tasks. You can also add a new task from Add Task button. The next tab includes constraints. This is the constraint we've added a few seconds ago. Next to constraints are requirements and deliverables. Their options are the same as always. Final tab, reports. Here you can fetch a report depending a user, see the tasks in a tree mode, and choose between several other functionalities. Let's fetch a report to see what it looks like. A new tab opens in which you will find pending tasks on the top and information about the tasks Melissa have in this work package. Now back to Work Packages tab. In Files tab you can upload the documents you will need. Continuing with Workflow. This functionality is really interesting. When you create or edit your work package, you can add a workflow and automate this work package entirely. Furthermore, on the top of the page, you can see all the completed tasks. Now, as far the rest of the tabs should be familiar to you. Budget, income, expenses, and actual expenses and incomes can be seen only from the Financial Manager. In Resources Used, you will find all the resources used for this work package. Finally, there are notifications, links, tags, activity history, and notes tabs. Of course, there is an action button with all the main functionalities. Okay. Now you are ready to use Project Unit on your own.